Hello, everybody. It's Cedric and Cedric here, CRWC, and we will be reviewing NWA Power. We know we're late, but I have been not so well, but I think I'm on the upswing at least for a little bit, and using this window to bring this event to you with match results and our opinions on what has happened, what may happen, and what was happening. So we start off with Dax Draper versus Gags the Gimp versus Judias versus Zicky Dice.
This match was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yes, it was good. It was good. No BS. A little workarounds here and there, but nothing too bad. I mean, they did well. They something with Gags the Gimp and Judias. It seems like I don't know. They do a lot of fumbling around, and it makes it look a bit cumbersome.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but the winner of this, Zicky Dice, who I did not think would win. I thought it might go to Dax Draper or Gags the Gimp. Judias doesn't win. He just don't. But Zicky Dice, he won by covering Gags after pulling Dax off of him from the pin and out of the ring. So it was a smart play. You know, Dax got his finisher that, I don't know, that, what would you call it?
I don't know.
Like cyclonic fireman's carry slam. I mean, it's like the speed built up to do that I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And Gags, you know, he was down, so Zicky yanked dude off, climbed to the ring, got the pin.
Zicky wouldn't look so icky if he had knee pads and elbow pads.
Yeah, he is outlandish. Outlandish Zicky Dice.
He looks like he's near naked and needing a scrubbing.
Yeah, I give him, yeah. Next, we got a promo by the Southern Six, and I wrote, the Southern Six had a painful promo, but they are trying to find themselves, I guess.
I don't know what they're trying to do, man. They can't count.
They can count. It's just they're doing they're doing their thing.
Look, they call themselves the Southern Six. It's only 3 of them.
4.
At points.
I keep correcting you with
Let
that.
me finish. Dang it. At points, Ricky Morton will show up, and then it'll be 4. You know, I went through school a good long while. 4 is not 6. Ain't no way to slice it to make 4 6. And then you got, you know, Silas, who I'm less of a fan of, walking around with waving a modified 4. Southern 6. You look stupid. Every single one of you. Y'all look stupid.
Yeah. I want to disagree with you, but I can't defend them. That's why we got this thing called Moving On. So AJ Kazana versus the Dane event, the Megalodane, the main man of the main event, Jax Dane.
My goodness.
What? Okay, not all of those are what he go by, but it's okay. It's okay. Look, AJ Kazana and Jax Dane, they slugged it out.
Neither one of them are in tag teams anymore.
Yep.
And Dane came out without Silvio Esquire,
which is what he has always needed. Drop the dead weight. That's what he has. Jax has to drop the dead weight, be the awesome that he is, because they were slowing him down, dragging him down, holding him down, and ruining his rep. And so now he gets to be who he's always meant to be, and he's going to get there shortly. I promise you. But Jax Dane won with a questionable camel clutch. Now look, I'm a Jax Dane fan, but I got to be honest with you. At first, it looked like he was pulling on the beard of AJ Kazana.
Then it looked like it was around the throat.
Yeah, and I'm like, ref, you might want to check that. You know, I mean, I don't care how big and strong you are. Someone pulling on your windpipe like that, you are not going to survive.
You sure it's the windpipe? Rick Abani thinks it's something different.
The man didn't go to medical school.
Bull sly.
He didn't.
That don't fly. That doesn't fly.
Ricky Morton, he does a promo and he swears he's going to call it right down the line, just like his son said earlier. Like, okay. Then we got Rolando Freeman, who makes a match between his brother and the TV champion Tom Latimer. Rolando says, I want to see you do it like we do it in the streets, Chico.
I'm like, look, Rush Freeman is not from the streets, and he certainly isn't a Chico. He's a white dude. He looks like it. He talks like it.
I'm like, I was like, what's up with this, you know? And then, you know, Rolando's got to put out, you know, I'm your bigger brother and you're my little brother. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, you know what? Look, you're a grown-ass man. You little. You're small. But you're a grown-ass man. And I respect you as the human being that you are. The problem is, this is professional wrestling. So you, although you're a grown-ass man, you're a grown-ass little man. And you have to work accordingly because you are not beating people. And it makes sense. You know? You are the person that gets beat pillar to post when you should be a manager out there talking your trash and cheating, and ultimately they get their hands on you at a major event, and the crowd pops because they finally got you. They finally caught the little leprechaun in the ring. But that's not how they work in it. So you actually bring down your chance of being over, and I mean over. So, any case, we get a tag team. Special guest referee, Ricky Morton. And this match is Homicide and Joe Alonzo, who at NWA 75 had a knockdown, drag out fight, almost practically one-sided, but Homicide lost. Why they teaming up, I don't know, but they're going against Colby Corino and Toa La Semana. So, okay, Colby Corino, the new NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, and Baba Ganoush. And so I had to make the note that Jamie Stanley, he manages both Colby Corino and Joe Alonzo. So Colby with the tag team partner of Toa La Semana, and he's also managing Alonzo, who is tag team with Homicide. So he's going to have to play both sides. And he did.
He did.
He cheated on both sides, and another's like, what are you doing? It's like, look, I got to do my thing. And I'm trying to figure out, you managing both, why are they not a tag team? You know, this is silly. Your people should not be tagging up with other people. You should be getting your people on the same page. In any case, so this match comes to a really
hectic
conclusion. So Lasamano, he gets the spear on Homicide. Now the spear, if you look at it, it looked like Homicide DDT'd him.
Yeah,
it looks like that, but okay, he gets the spear, he goes for the pin. Ricky Morton is distracted by the valet outside the ring. So Lasamana gets up and he's screaming at Ricky to get his attention. Ricky is trying to hear what the valet is saying. Lasamana screams Ricky's name a few times and then yells, "Which is his good ear? Which is his good ear?" Ricky then hits him with a mule kick, allowing Joe Alonzo to get his finisher on Lasamano, and then at that point, Joe makes the cover, and Ricky makes it rather faster than normal count. And there you go, end of the match. It's
right down the line.
Yep. I want to know what they're building up to. You know, will the Southern Six finally get 6? I don't know. You have to see. So next, the Overchamp, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, EC3, requests an audience with Tom Latimer, Joe Galley, not Joe Galley, but what's his name?
Kyle
Davis in the middle. Okay. And Tom's like, look, man, I ain't got time for riddles and all this. Just get to the point. He's like, oh, I'm serious. There's nothing, about this. And he's like, you know what? You ought to challenge me in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. So then Camille walks out like a boss, and she tells EC3 that he smells like Dookie, and that since he wants to call himself a locker room leader, he should at least wash his clothes. Then says that he's been snuggling up to the boss for 2 hours, politicking his way into the position that he's got, after all this claim of being, against the grind and stuff. And then claims that he thinks he's great because he beat Tyrus when Gags the Gimp could have beat Tyrus and the people would have cheered for it. And they started cheering Gags. Mm-hmm. And then he called him out by his government name and said that while he was in the other company, he lost his mind. Camille was on fire, mm-hmm. and she was looking good.
Mm-hmm. She came out guns blazing.
I'm like, oh my goodness. And then, Kyle's like, so, do you think that's going to happen? He's going to drop the belt and challenge you for the belt, yada, yada, yada. And EC3 pauses for a little bit and looks at him, yeah, man, that'd be cool, dude. And walks off.
I hope so, bro. That'd be a good match.
I'm like, what in the world?
I don't know.
So then Chris Adonis, he makes plans to win the television title and catch it in for a shot at the heavyweight title. And then when he asks about battling Ziggy Dice, he's like, who's that? And the crowd erupts. And he's like, no, seriously, who's that? I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, that's going to be something next week. Mm-hmm. So then.
He called himself Sexy Jesus.
Yeah. And the crowd was all over that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got NWA World Women's title, Samantha Starr versus Kenzie Page. Pretty much had a slightly better match than they had before. But this is their second match that I can recall.
Samantha's getting better.
Yeah, Samantha's getting better, getting smoother,
and
but
still trimming down.
Yep, but this is Kenzie's first defense. Yeah. So you know how this is gonna go. Mm-hmm. Ace Crusher, 1, 2, 3. Kenzie Page retains her NWA World Women's Championship belt, and that was the end of the show. It wasn't a bad show at all. It wasn't a great show. This show is right where it needs to be. That is right where it needs to be. They got a lot of advertisements for Sam Hain, but he keeps pronouncing it what's the other? How does he pronounce it?
I can't wrap my brain around it. I don't know.
Samhain.
That's what it sounds like.
If anyone can help us understand that'd be appreciative. So this was a good NWA Power.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm glad that they keep the Power under an hour. It's a good show. They get right to the matches. It's no BS.
Nope.
They keep the promos short. No one goes out there and try to put on a program, that could be its own sitcom. That's great. This is right where it needs to be.
Okay, so I looked up Sam Hain, and I got their pronunciation, and their pronunciation is
Samhain.
Like he's been saying it.
So it's Samhain.
Samhain. SAHWIN.
Spelled, I guess, Sam Hain, but it's Samhain.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to start calling it Samhain. We want to be as accurate as possible.
It's a Gaelic word.
Ah. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be Samhain, correct? Samhain?
Samhain, yeah.
Samhain. We're going to try to remember that, all right?
Try our best.
So that'll be this month, Samhain. It's supposed to be the most violent NWA event ever.
It's in October.
Okay, next month. My bad. Next month.
I got some bones to pick with this new season of Power.
What is the? What
no Velvet. There's no Tim Storm. They got Dane Deals out there. He's doing okay. And where's May? May Valentine is gone. They got the other cute chick interviewing. She's very professional, but there's no May.
Yeah, we got used to May.
Not happy with that.
But you know what? We got to see Pollo Del Mar.
Yeah, she was doing a very robotic
advertisement
for NWA magazine. That's
but we got to see her.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to see if she's gonna come out and do something. But you're gonna have the Southern Six. Okay, I see. She can't wrestle in the women's division, and she can't wrestle in the men's division, and I understand why. But she still should be a manager for the group if she's not going to make the choice to leave after what's happened. So I would say she could be added to it and treated with some respect so that everybody can, say, okay, she's part of the group. And then maybe we could learn to dislike her with them. But right now they've got to become dislikable. Right now it's like, this is painful. This is cringe. Y'all got to find yourselves and work it. Find it and work it. So this has been Cedric and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary, NWA Power. And y'all be good, be chill, be safe. And we will see you next time.